Well, somehow, every time our gadget guy, Mike Yawney, fills in for Jill Belland on location, he ends up with a very sweet assignment. And I mean that literally. You have the sweetest tooth in the building, Mike, and here you are today at Cococo Chocolaterie Bernard Callebaut. Lucky boy.
I am in chocolate heaven here at Chocolaterie Bernard Callebaut. There is something for everyone if you're looking for that perfect Valentine's Day gift. Look at all these things. Chocolate cupids, chocolate roses. We even have some chocolate stilettos over here. But the #1 bestseller this time of the year has got to be this. This is basically a large chocolate heart that's hollow on the inside. When you open it up, there's chocolates inside. So chocolate inside chocolate, love that. So I want to bring you over here because over here, we have Patrick. Patrick is the head chocolatier. What a title here at Chocolaterie Bernard Callebaut. He's going to show us how to make these. So I'm going to put a hairnet because we are dealing with food. Good morning, Patrick. Thanks for joining us this morning. So you're going to walk us through how to make the chocolate hearts.
Sure. So what I've done is I've set up a mold here. This is our #2 mold. We're doing a milk chocolate.
Okay.
So what I'll get you to do, now I've already tiered the mold, so what I want you to do is pour 200 grams of chocolate into each cavity.
Okay.
And then we'll
just dip
just
under
hold it right underneath.
Love this. Okay, I'm gonna fill it up.
Good. Yep.
Ah,
there you
stuck.
go.
Okay.
So you can see the visual under here.
So look for 200 grams.
Yep. Just
in each one.
It's okay if it's not exactly. It's just got to be, within the range of 200.
Okay, it's getting close. Is it okay if I make a mess as I do this, or?
Of course.
Okay, so spillage is okay.
Spillage is a little spillage is expected.
Not too much spillage, so I'm almost
okay. That's good.
There.
Yeah.
Might even need more chocolate here.
Just watch your back on the mold spinning behind you.
There's a machine there.
And you'll probably need just a little bit more.
Okay. Getting close. These ones may not be quite perfect.
Yeah.
This is my first time doing this, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Good? Okay.
Okay. So now we have a separator here that we just quickly put on.
Okay.
It's got to line up with all the holes and everything you see here. There's a couple of clips. So boom, there we go. Now we take the other half of the mold. Make sure that the two bottom metal plates align. Boom.
So magnets.
The magnets just hold it right in place.
Okay.
Give it a few shakes, flip it upside down. Then we take it to a vibrating table. Now again, vibrating is going to be a little, what we're trying to do is get all the gaps and air bubbles off the surface of the mold.
Okay. We don't want bubbles in our hearts.
No. And here, I'll give this to you back.
Okay.
And now you can stick it on here. And just stick it right on those magnets.
And it goes for a ride.
Well, it's liquid, it will circulate and be nice and even, and then in about 15 minutes, it'll be ready to take off and the mold. The separator that we put in there will allow it to come off in 2 halves, so that then they can fill it with fill it with chocolates and just put it back together and do all the nice packaging.
So in just a little while, we're going to check back in and we're going to see what these look like when they come out of the molds, and we're going to fill them full of chocolates.
And I suspect some quality control will be going on. Mike Yawney, again, the sweetest tooth in the building. Exploring the world of chocolate, our gadget guy, Mike Yawney, always ends up with the plum assignment.
Yeah.
He's filling hearts this morning.
This is probably the biggest seller this time of the year at Chocolaterie Bernard Callebaut. Right here, these are the chocolate hearts that are filled with chocolate. So when I saw you guys last time, we actually made the hearts, and so this is the shell. We just took them out of the shell, and we have basically 2 hollow halves. So what do we do with this? Well, we fill it full of more chocolate, and Kristen is joining me now to help me fill the chocolate. So there's so much to choose from here.
There's 52 different varieties under the counter right now. 4 of them are ones that we only have at Valentine's Day. These are fresh cream hearts.
Okay, so I think Rob's going to come on this side here, and so he can get a better look at at all the chocolates. There's 4 different types of chocolate cream hearts here, different flavors. See, coffee. What else do you have?
This is our milk, and it's filled with raspberry fresh cream. This one is the coffee that you mentioned. This is a white chocolate. It's filled with Marionberry fresh cream. Nice. And the dark is a passion fruit fresh cream.
Interesting. So there's light chocolate, like milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white, something for everyone.
Something for everyone.
Do I just grab them and put them in?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Help yourself.
so I'm thinking of the white. Now, how many chocolates go in these?
That is our medium, and I think there's about 25 that you can fit
25.
in there. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the hearts.
Packed
That
in there
obviously for
pretty tightly.
Valentine's Day makes sense. We have truffles here. What else should we put in? What are some of the favorites this time of the year?
Truffles are a favorite, especially at Valentine's Day. Champagne truffle, which is the one on the very end here. A lot of people choose that one.
Okay. A couple of those in there.
And
Now, Valentine's Day must be that time of the year when people come in, they're very selective because they know what their wives, their spouses, or partners like.
it's the busiest day of the year for that, actually.
It is.
Yeah. These hearts will be pre-filled, so people come in and they will find their favorites in them. But a lot of people will fill our copper boxes and hand select what they want to go in there, or bags, items like that.
So I'm lucky because I get to choose what goes into
This
my
is
heart this morning. But
special.
usually when you
Yeah.
come in here, they're already done.
Yeah.
Okay, so truffles, hearts, and
Well, we've got more fresh cream chocolates here. This is the rum that's very popular for the dark.
okay.
And these are cute for kids. A lot of people buy Valentines for their children
So,
too.
little monkeys
So,
and-
yep. They have an orange cream inside.
Putting the monkey in there. And something that caught my eye, something with a little bit of salt on top over here.
Yes, this is currently our biggest seller, our new caramels. The collection has 4, but we have 2 under counter, the milk salted caramel and the dark.
Okay,
Extremely
so
popular.
Of course, I've got to put milk, salted caramel. Look at that. That looks absolutely delicious. I am, can I try one of these?
I would put a whole bunch in there, and you can try
Okay.
as many as you like.
Excellent. And
Yeah.
when I see you guys next time, I'm going to be learning how to make these guys, the cream-filled hearts.
Yeah. He's also going to be just like bouncing off the walls because he will have had 18 pieces of chocolate.
I heard you talking about this earlier. He, for some reason, always gets the sweet assignment.
Hey, he's a smart cookie, man.
He's a good planner, that, by the way. That's from Mike Yawney's got a Valentine's theme on his mind happening this morning, talking about sweet things, in particular, chocolates.
Now, when we think about chocolate factories, you probably think everything's done with big machines, but here at Chocolaterie Bernard Callebaut, still a lot of things done by hand. Patrick Senior, head master chocolatier, is joining me once again, and we are going to be making the fresh cream-filled hearts, which are very popular at Valentine's Day.
Exactly. That's one of our seasonal specialties that we do. As you talked earlier with Kristen, we do a dark with passion fruit, a milk with raspberry, and we do a white with marionberry. So I've just pre-piped a few of them, and I'm going to get you to give it a shot and see how it goes.
You're very trustworthy.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, so how...
You can eat your mistakes here, so that's what's the nice thing about working here.
Oh, see, I already
That's
went
a little too full.
That's a little too full. It doesn't take much pressure to...
No, it doesn't. And then just quickly, just release the pressure with that top hand. There you go.
So what is a marionberry?
Marionberry is a sort of a cross between a blackberry and a raspberry. It's a hybrid berry, and it's got a very nice flavor.
So I always assumed you'd pipe these full with like a cold cream. This is actually warmed up a little bit.
It has to be warmed up a little bit because what we have to do now that you finish piping, is we have to tap it a little bit. We have to get them flat enough so that now it's not going to mound up and we can put a bottom on it.
Okay,
So
so-
what I did earlier was I prepared another one.
So this is
So
piping perfection here. This is done the right way.
This is pre-piped. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drizzle some chocolate over top.
Okay.
Just spread it out.
That. Smoothing it out.
And then just wipe off the excess.
Boy, it looks like you've done this a couple times before. Once or twice.
A few. So now I'll just let it dry. Then it can go in the fridge, and in about 15 minutes, it's ready to demold.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
15 minutes. Wow. So, of course, this is the finished product here, and I am going to sample this.
See,
That is delicious. It's a little taste I have, and of course, you can only get it here at Chocolaterie Bernard Callebaut. Perfect gift for Valentine's Day.
Imagine that. Mike Yawney
Yeah.
sampling a chocolate on television.
As if that was his first one. Please.
He didn't even have breakfast. It's all chocolate.